Butterfly nail art can be difficult to create. I'm going to show you how I created this look. Hopefully you find it somewhat simple and easier to accomplish. So of course, in honor of spring, I wanted to use pastel colors. On the pinky and ring finger, I am using Baby Builder in a Bottle by the Gel Bottle Ink. For my middle finger, I'm using this beautiful yellow by OPI called One Chic Chick. Here I am showing you the prep work. If you want to go straight into the tutorial of the butterfly, it begins at 1:40. Onto my pointer finger, I am using V102 by the Gel Bottle Ink. So this color that I'm using on my thumb is actually an ombre color change depending on temperature. So if it's hot or cold, it'll change colors, and it's called Fairytale Romance by Kiarasky. And as seen in my other videos, I like to add a matte top coat before adding my nail art just because I have a better foundation to work on and I get to come back with a brush of acetone to remove any imperfection. And here I'm just taking some alcohol and really setting in that matte really well. So I have this beautiful matte set and I am ready to start. A really good black and white for your nail art is a must. This is the white and black art gel by the Ugly Duckling. I will also be using this brush by the Ugly Duckling called Detailer number 2. So I'm going to be starting with the more simpler version of the butterfly, and then I'm going to go into more complex styles. What I am doing here is I'm applying this yellow by OPI called Sunsea and Sand in my pans, and I'm using the brush of the nail polish to do so. All you want to do is get the color on there, not too much product, just a little bit. And this neon orange that I'm using is called Rockin' the Reef by Gelish. I want you to notice how the top wing is bigger than the bottom wing. Don't worry too much about this part looking perfect. Trust me, when you start outlining the butterfly, that's what's gonna matter. After you cure that for about 30 seconds, we're going to start outlining the butterfly. So I am taking black and I'm starting from the top of the wing and then going down. In order to get a fine line, what helps me is I press down slightly and then I just lift my brush as I go. Also, it really does help to have enough product on the brush. Okay, here I go. Being a perfectionist, no one should be surprised here. So you know that method I mentioned earlier where I press down and lift as I go? I'm pretty sure this is called teardrop. I learned this from face painting. So that's what I'm doing for the body of the butterfly. I'm holding it down and then I'm lifting as I go. You could leave your butterfly alone as is, or you could add an extra wing to make it more 3D and give it more dimension. So now I'm going to go ahead and create the base for all the other butterflies in the rest of my nails, and I am not sure why I used this super light pink. It's almost pointless because you could barely see it. But if I must tell you, this color is called Lisbon Moor OPI. And this blue here is one of my favorite colors from the Gel Bottle Ink, and it's called Michelle. If you don't like the placement of your wings, you can go in with your brush and fix it up a little bit. This color is also by the Gel Bottle Ink. It's called Capri or Capri. Okay, this color I actually don't like as a color base. It's just not my favorite type of purple, if I'm honest. Some people might really like it though. And it's called Chinchilla by Kiarasky. For these purple butterflies, I'm actually not using black. I'm using number 112 by Laque'd. It's a dark burgundy color. Definitely don't be afraid to try other darker colors to outline your butterflies. You can even use white. I found that black looked the best. So using the dotting tool is not absolutely necessary, but I found it very, very helpful. Where I'm placing the dots, later on I'm going to be adding some white dots. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Earlier in the video, I had mentioned that the outline of the butterfly is what's going to matter more than the placement of the petal. As you can see here, the outlining that I'm doing is not perfectly wrapped around the purple, and that's totally okay. I'm switching in a smaller line and then switching in a bigger line. So to my outlining, I'm adding a little bit more body just because I need more space to add white dots. Finally, I am going in with the smallest dotting tool that I have to add my white dots. The reason why I like using the smallest dotting tool is because I have more control. For example, if I tap lightly, I get smaller dots. If I tap harder, I get bigger dots. For these green butterflies, the blue butterflies, and the white butterflies, I have not included the 3D wing just because I want you to see how that also can look really cute. I feel really bad for my pinky. It just feels like it doesn't match or go with the rest of the set, but that's okay. I feel like at least you get to see what it looks like with a white outlining, and it just looks more simpler, like a clean look. So I totally wasn't planning for this, but I added 2 little dots next to each other for the lower wing, and I actually found that to look super cute. So now I'm pretty much done. Thank you so much for watching. I'm pretty much ending the look with white dots all over these butterflies and then applying my top coat. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I've been getting a lot of really great feedback and comments, and I read every single one of them, and I really appreciate it. Check me out also on Instagram at Juana Creates. My name is Juana, Juana. But y'all, my username is Juana. I wanted to make it a little bit different. So Juana Creates. I'm a creative. I love creating nail art. I love this shit. Give me a follow and have a blessed day.